Welcome to another episode of We the People and finding out what is true and what is really going on in the world and what's going on with America. One of the things that I think that we look at right now is, you ever get that feeling that somebody wasn't telling you the truth and that you've been misled, that everything that they told you was not accurate. So when you hear that, one of the things I would tell you is to think about that. And I just want to show you something and give you some information on where the stars come from. The stars have been a big symbol in American history, and in our history, it's not only on our flag, it's also on our army. You know, it has a star right in the middle. We got it, in Uncle Sam, such as in. Let's see if I have something for Uncle Sam. I have something for Uncle Sam. We have a picture of Uncle Sam right here. You can see the star is also on the very top of his hat, right? So we got all these stars. And I don't know if anybody knows what the stars really mean. So one of the things is, way back when, in Egyptian time and way even before that, people would see the stars and they would think that they were gods. And I don't know if anybody follows the biblical sense, but Lucifer is the god of light. He's like a star. He's the false light according to the Bible, and he's a grand deceiver. But he often sells the idea of, the star, be a star. And back in the day, stars were called the kingdom. Stars were kings. They were the kingdom of stars up in the heavens. They have all these astrological signs, and they were called kingdoms. And so these stars, they would tell people, even as they do today, is become rich and famous, become a star, become somebody who can be one of the biggest, brightest, richest people in the world. Get all the women, get all the money, get all this, get all that. And that's the idea behind the star. Shine bright, be a star. And so I just want to kind of show you guys something that, not that everybody thinks about this, but something that, as you start seeing it, like in the army has a star in the middle. The Air Force, the jets, they have stars. Where that star comes from. And here's the biggest thing we see. Look at that star. As we're seeing right there, that's a pretty big star, right? Anybody know who that is or the representation of? Let's see this other one over here. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. And so, isn't it funny how they both look the same? If you look at the eyes were the same. The mouth and the nose is very much the same, and especially to the gruff. And this is just information on stars. And part of the thing behind the stars is that a lot of times, I don't think people realize it, that the stars are one way that they're subliminal messages that are telling us to join this guy right there. See it? I want you to join this guy right there. I want you to join this guy right there. And so these people in the beginning, they were very smart. They've been lying to us from the beginning. They created these guys. So just keep in mind. And one of the things that they do to try to, have this in the open, but when they become more bold, they turn the star like that. Like if you hold for a second, I'll show you. So, just information, but you'll see the star, it'll be like that, and it'll appear in many different things, and you'll see it all over. When you see the star upside down, just like that, it's a representation of the same thing, the face of the goat upside down. And you'll kind of get an idea. You'll see it. A lot of times people have it in their windows. Businesses will have it like in a bright orange or a bright red. They'll have it maybe in 3D, but they'll be really putting it out to let people know. And you'll see it a lot of times too in our hero apparel. and other types of apparel. And anybody who is white and old, they may, more than likely, they know kind of the history of this and where these things come from. So, anyways, it's just some information for you. If you're looking for more references, you can find it at JC Webb on Facebook in San Francisco, and also JC Webb on YouTube. And it's something that people should think about, because the idea behind subliminal messages, at least they can be aware. They can believe it or not, and at least they can see it. And there it is.